Hey, this is The Social Tea, and I'm Sharonda Lee. I talk about all things social, including celebrity news, reality shows, what's going on in pop culture, local news, and more here in these YouTube streets. Now, we know folks always get in their feelings about what's said here on social media, so I must say, what's stated here is alleged, my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Make sure you visit my website at www.thesocialteatalkmedia.com and also follow me on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, also known as X, and TikTok. Also check out my podcast, The Social Tea, Off the Air, on Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. Now, y'all, I stay on ready, so make sure you subscribe to my backup channel. I am Sharonda Lee, The Social Tea, here on YouTube. Now, before we get into it, make sure you hit that notification bell, like, share this with everyone you know, and subscribe. Now, with all that being said, relax, get comfortable, and let's get into the tea. The views expressed on this channel are mine and mine alone, and not the views of Melanie Cherie, or aka Melanie Cherie Rogers of Love Marriage Huntsville. Now, honey, let's get into this trailer. Carlosking, I don't like you, but this trailer is giving. However, I can only hope that the season matches up with the trailer, because in previous seasons, it has not. It just hasn't. However, all of the cast is still not telling their stories. Again, some of the cast are hiding behind the stories of others. What's Scott Point 1, what's Scott Point 0, 1.0, and 2.0 storyline? What's their storyline? What's Stormy's storyline? Yeah. So we start the trailer off with Martell's DV for harassing communications in the third-degree arrest. Again, as I stated in a previous video, in Alabama, domestic violence in the third degree is a charge that can be given for harassing communications. This includes making a phone call without a legitimate purpose or using lewd or obscene language towards someone. The victim can be a current or former spouse, child, parent, household member, or someone the defendant has a child with, aka Martell Hope. This, as we all know and believe, was for the Revenge P tape that Martell Hope was trying to put out against his ex-wife, Melanie Cherie. So for basically those who don't know, he tried to put out a Kim K tape on his ex-wife and used it to basically low-key blackmail her into keeping her quiet and not talk about him online. He also tried to pretend that, or lied and pretend that Mel cheated, but the whole time it was him and her in the video. And he tried to use his mistress to put the tape out. I fucking hate how they try to play down this charge as if it's not serious. Let it be them and somebody else on the cast. They want to call the fucking attorney general. But because it's Mel, nobody really seems like they care as much, and they trying to play it down. I agree with Marceau. Martell needs a freaking intervention. And they want to say that it was 14 months ago. So fucking what? So fucking what? He did that shit. Now, when Kimmy says folks need to be held accountable, I agree. But for who? Who needs to be held accountable? They need to be held accountable for not telling their stories and hiding behind everybody else's. Be accountable for that. Because what y'all bringing this season? Absolutely nothing. Maybe y'all are. Maybe y'all are. But I didn't see it in the trailer. The trailer was good. But I just didn't see the Scott Point 1.0 and 2.0 given. I saw everybody else except for them. So basically, because Mel had Martell locked up for something that he actually tried to do, he got mad and went on Tasha K and completely lied. He is committed to being crazy, like I posted in my previous videos before. He may not have been in a mental hospital yet, but clearly he needs to be in one. This dude is hurt to his core that Melanie left him. I will never understand why men think some women are expected to stay and suffer in relationships. Mel set him free to be and do whatever he wants, to do and be with whatever he wants. But he's still not happy. And to think Mel got 14 more years of this, y'all continue to keep Mel in y'all prayers. So Marceau said that he experienced what Martell is going through, but decided not to get a divorce. So was Marceau finally admitting that he's a cheater too? Is Marceau finally admitting that he is a cheater too? You know what? At this point, at this point, if Tisha loves it, then we love it too. We don't even care. At this point, we don't even care. If Tisha loves it, so do we. Then we get into the Chris and Nell Fletcher situation. Remember Chris' daughter from his first marriage? She did an interview saying that Nell was a side chick, that Nell was dealing with her father when he was still married to her mom. So in the trailer, Nell admits, yes, Chris was married, but she didn't know. Do I believe that? Now, if my memory serves me correct, Chris Fletcher was in the military. And let me tell you something, as an ex-military wife, baby, I have seen some of everything when it comes to these military men. Do you hear me? These military men be living some double lives. So to hear Nell say she didn't know, for me, it's not too far-fetched. And then Mel asks her if she thinks that's a trait of Chris. Nell says that's for Chris to address. No, honey, you're the wife, and at this point, you should be able to pick up on those traits. Now, I'll give Nell a little leeway. She might not have known he was married, but she did decide to deal with him after. So at some point, whether she knew it or not, she was a side chick. She also married him knowing that he cheated on her with his previous wife. Even if she found out after the fact, she still decided to deal with him. For me, this put his cheating on her in perspective. You lose them how you get them. Now here comes Tisha with her non-motherfucking factor storyline. She's mad because Nell stated that she and Mel were sisters. Tisha's mad because Nell stated that her and Melody were sisters, and she stated that she's Tisha's mentor. Like, girl, Nell and Mel are real friends, so I don't see the problem. Nell is older, and she probably does see herself as an older mentor to a younger lady, such as Tisha. Because, baby, somebody needs to mentor her, because her mama, never mind, you get where I was going with that. But I do believe Nell, looked like they was, getting hand friendly, like somebody was about to throw hands. And I do believe Nell is about that life. I don't think Tisha want that. However, we know her mama, as in Miss Wanda, is not going to let Tisha fight her own battles. And sometimes I just be like, ugh, it just be taking the excitement out of some of the situations that Tisha be in, because as a 40-year-old adult, you can't fight your own battles because your mama is always gonna step in. It just like, ugh. Now, Mel and Marceau, I must say, these two are good TV. They do have a camera presence together, just like Melanie and Martell had at one point in time. And I really can't put my finger on it, but I will say this. I absolutely believe Marceau is secretly in love with Melanie. I don't care what nobody say. It just seems like he be getting his life anytime he be having a one-on-one conversation camera time with her. Like it's the bee's knees for him. Like it can't get no better. I don't care what nobody say. I think that shit. So they have a whole situation and a conversation about Martell arrests that happened. And I guess Marceau went on social media and put hashtag free Martell. And I like how Mel came back and said, nah, nigga, free Tisha. Cause baby, we the viewers see that marriage. And yes, free her, cause she definitely playing like she happy. And we know he's cheating, cheated, or cheats. All of it. Basically, he admitted it in the trailer. Like, Marceau loves to play in Mel face all the time. Then he slides in. That's the man you had four kids with. Like, look, this narrative that they're going around saying that Sugar Mama is not Martell's baby is so whack to me. It is so freaking whack to me. Just like when Kiki took the drug test, if I was Mel, I would shut all that shit down and get 4 DNA tests. Because they would stop playing with me like that. Shut them and Martell down. Then we slide along, and then we have Stormy. What's her storyline again? Oh, her friend used to date Martell, Tisha. Now, I thought Tisha was married, but the guy that she's with is actually her boyfriend. See, now that we know that her and Martell used to do a little something, whatever, what I need to know is when did they do a little something? When did they date? How long they date? And when she went over his house, was it his mama house? One of these Airbnbs that he be renting? Or was it him and Mel's marital home? Like, that's what I need to know. I need y'all to get to the nitty gritty of the situation. But that lady, Tisha, she looked completely uncomfortable with the whole situation. She did not look comfortable talking about it at all. Especially when they were sitting down on the couch. Maybe in the gym with Stormy, she started to loosen up. But that little situation, she just looked like she felt uncomfortable. Then for me, it was the fact that Martell basically said that she was forgettable because she didn't sleep with him. She was forgettable. Damn. This is why you don't mess with bottom of the barrel ass niggas. It will bite you in the ass later, no matter how fine he is. Now, I don't think Martell fine. I think he lost some of his luster since him and Mel ain't been together, but it is what it is. Then Martell says he went to school. He went to school with her. She went to school with him. Like, everybody went to school with Martell at this point. Everybody went to school with Martell and everybody smashed Martell. That's what it seemed like. Like, he is just a walking petri dish. And Stormy is right. The energy definitely felt weird. And I also believe with Courtney, her husband, Martell be messing with too many chicks, too many 304s. Like, he's always in this type of situation. This is why he's in the situation that he's in. So then we get to Dusty. Her ass is back. Now, is it me? Or why is it every time her and Martell do a scene together, he got a robe on or he half naked? Like, what's that about? Like, why they playing the music? Are they trying to tell us something? Like, is it just me? Now, also, why would Martell say LeBarrick's and Destiny Baby's Law? His name is Law. Why would she say that baby? He say that baby look like Uncle Martell. Why would Martell say that Destiny's baby with another man looks like him? For me, I'll just say for me, in my opinion, that's Martell's way of saying he hit that. I don't care what nobody say. I believe it. That's Martell's way of saying Him and Destiny, they did that. Now, remember Melanika? Y'all remember his manager, Melanika? She said that her and Martell never messed around with each other. She stood 10 toes down on that. And remember, I just remember the scene of her and Martell. I think they were outside somewhere. And Martell came out and said they did mess around. Like, they did. And that was the last time we seen Melanika on Love Marriage Huntsville. The last time. For me, I'm just talking about my experience and what I know about cousins and brothers. And most men don't lie about who they mess with in the bed. Most men don't. Now, you have those corny dudes that will, but for the most part, most men don't. I believe Destiny absolutely did that. She did with Martell. I don't care what nobody say. She did. Now, the gag would be, was it before Melanie? Was it during Melanie? Or was it after Melanie? And this is why I believe Mel looked sideways when she said, oh, Destiny got a girl code. Maybe Mel knows something that we don't and hasn't said it yet. She says she don't put nothing past people, and neither do I. She says she don't know what Destiny does. Now, for me and watching Mel and see how she moves, Melanie don't make those kind of statements unless, I'll just say, Melanie making that statement is very telling. So then we have Destiny, or Destiny, whatever her name is. We calling her out here in these YouTube streets. Basically, she came back because she broke, in my opinion, and allegedly, but also because the producer, or one of the producers of the show, married her ex-boyfriend Moses. The producer name is Sunni. And like I said in my previous video, they, as in Sunni and Moses, were going to be on the show. I called that shit. I knew it. They were going to be on the show. Now, why they're not part of the main cast and we didn't see pictures of them, I don't know. But the video I did, it was probably about a month ago at this time. I'm recording this right now. I did this video sometime last month. The video is called Love and Marriage 2024 Revitalized Narratives. What's next? And I stated in that video that I believe Destiny was cheating with Moses. Hell, I wouldn't even be surprised, like I said, if she slept with Martell. You heard him say Baby Law looks like him. Y'all heard it. I believe LeBerick found out that she was cheating on him or cheated on him, filed for divorce, asked for a DNA test to make sure Baby Law was his son. And this is why he was so hard up not to pay for those medical bills that she was talking about, those medical bills associated to the childbirth. This explains why her divorce was so sudden, it was so rapid. I remember in an interview when she kind of said that LeBerick was slow and country. For me, that meant that, oh, yeah, I can get over on him. I'm from Detroit. You know how we do in Detroit? I can get over on him. And basically, she was from the big city, and LeBerick was country and slow, and he couldn't keep up. But to her surprise, LeBerick shut that shit down. He ain't so slow like she thought he was. I absolutely believe that she was sleeping around during her marriage. She no different from Martell. This is why her and Martell get along so great. This is why they get along. Destiny said that she was with Moses on and off for 15 years. So for me, where does that put you on LeBerick marriage? Where does that put you on LeBerick relationship? Like, come on. Where does that put y'all? Now, the fact that Destiny is out here saying that her and Sunni were friends, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't. Sunni says Destiny never told her about Moses. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like Destiny. You know, I'm a millimeter, and don't get me wrong, I kind of liked her at the beginning, her and Mel friendship, but the way she did Melanie was fucked. I don't care what nobody say. She did that woman so grimy. Now, for her to go around here saying her and Sunni were friends, and I don't know. Just like Sunni says, Destiny never told her about Moses. I I don't know. I don't know who to believe. I low key believe Sunny to some extent because I want to put in mind. Remember, remember, this is why Destiny was fired because she didn't want to tell anything about her life. This is why she wasn't on last season or the past season or two because she didn't want to open up about her life. Even Kimmy said filming with her was like pulling teeth. So you want us to believe and think that you told Sunny everything, but you didn't show the cameras your life? No, no, I don't believe that. I can't. Like everybody's like, Sunny's so messed up. Da, 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 da. Yeah, there's a code of ethics or whatever, whatever. And if that was her man, that was her dude. But Destiny around here talking about, oh, we was friends and I was telling her everything, girl. You won't telling the camera everything. You wasn't telling Carlos King everything. This is why you got fired. So now you want us to believe that you was telling Sunny everything and she was a producer on the show. Now I would have believed it if she was just an outside friend that had nothing to do with the show. Then maybe I could have low key kind of believed it. I ain't buying it unless I hear another side. Like I'm not. I don't believe Destiny is upset because of that. I think she's upset because Moses married Sunny. And she was with Moses for 15 years on and off. And she's embarrassed. That's why I think. But I could be wrong. Now, Sunny, I don't know her well enough, but the situation is messed up, friends or not. It's just not a good look on her. Now, if Moses was cheating on his wife with Destiny, again, if Moses was cheating on his wife with Destiny for 15 years on and off, what does Sunny think she's getting? Again, this is why you don't mess with bottom of the barrel ass niggas. It will bite you in your ass later, no matter how fine he is. And Moses is fine. Sorry, Sunny, this may bite you in your ass later. I like how Mel says she don't give two shits about it. Yay, Mel. Like she said, you get what you put out. Boom, perfect. Because Destiny was playing both sides when it came to her and Martell. When she put those pictures up on IG or at Martell's birthday party, just doing little sneaky shit. Now she won't cry. Nope, 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 nope. Cheating on your husband with another dude and the other dude had another wife. Girl, you was all tangled up in some mess. Allegedly, allegedly, allegedly. Now this show should be renamed Love and Side Chicks Huntsville Edition, because this is what it's looking like. Side dudes and side chicks. Like, let me know what you think in the comments and see you in the next video.